Hello and welcome to a new Minecraft series. In this series, I will be starting in an older version of Minecraft, and whenever I die, I will be updating to a newer version of Minecraft. The goal of this series will be to stay alive for as long as possible. I have already attempted to start this series in an older version of Minecraft. Unfortunately, some graphical issues, as currently shown, have prevented me from being able to start any earlier than 1.8. With that said, my only goal is going to be not to die. Welcome to Update Locked. So one of the first things I need to do is find somewhere to make a base. I did try to make episode 1 of this. Was playing on version 1.1 and it wasn't too bad, but figured, well, if I can't fix the graphical issues, then it's not going to be worth sticking to it and it's just going to be painful to watch. Stone tools have been acquired, and if I remember right, yes, we now get mutton from sheep, so that's very nice. It's actually very important that we don't die because I don't want to go to the other side of the combat update yet. I guess it's always going to be important that we don't die, isn't it? Yeah. What I'm saying now is kind of redundant. Okay, this is really strange. Like, it just seems like a chunk error. I don't know if these are normal in 1.8 or whether it was because I briefly loaded this world in 1.7 while I was seeing if that version had any graphical issues. But it's certainly an interesting part of the terrain. I'll give it that. At the moment, I'm still just looking for a place to set up a base. Actually, this could be kind of cute. Yeah, well, let's settle down here for now. We're doing alright. Now, I do have the materials to make a bed, so I could and probably should just sleep through the night. But this gives me some time to actually dig out my base, to actually build it up a bit and work on it. So I'm going to kind of, enjoy the night one experience while I can, There we go. We'll keep working on that till morning. This is right by my base. This is going to be a problem. It's going to spawn. Yep. I'll just let the zombie come out and burn, to be honest. See, that's why that's a problem. Areas like this that'll get us killed early on. Anyway, back to nearly dying. This is the cave we really needed to light up, and there was a skelebones in here. Nice, nice. Well, that makes spawn a little bit, or at least my base a little bit safer. As day 2 draws to a close, we have the beginnings of work on a sheep pen. We have a wheat field. We've cleared out a bunch of trees, and this is what the shelter looks like from the outside. Personally, I think it's cozier from the inside. Okay, hear me out, right? Let me just close in the to be sheep pen. But second story that comes out like this, and up there is where the bedroom's going to be. So I haven't done this side yet, but I will be working on this. Well, that is ever so slightly problematic with a creeper out the window and a skelly too. But since we have successfully introduced the concept of what this series should be in this episode and made some good progress on the base, I think I will wrap things up here. So, for God's sake, please no. No, no. Can you guys stop? Look, I'm gonna get as much health back as I can before I need to let this guy in and kill him. Dude's not actually breaking down my door, which I do appreciate. Okay, you can come in now. That was too close to finishing my series. I think in the next episode we'll get mining, get geared. But yeah, so we've got this downstairs area. I've done the walls of the corridor, which leads us to this upstairs area. I decided to do this all in birch logs because the texture of the birch wood kind of reminded me of wallpaper. And then these fences will eventually be replaced by windows. But yeah, I'll replace all of this empty space here with birch logs. And then this is going to be a staircase that comes out on top of the roof up here. Obviously, it's blocked off because it leads to the outside. And touching grass, the concept of touching grass scares me. So heading out of the base, I'm immediately going to be assaulted by skeletons, so I'm just going to back off here. Just check there's nothing hiding in here. Check that I'm not about to be ambushed by creepers. On the subject of creepers, aggro the sec... Oh no, that's too close. That's way too close. I am playing this like I'm immortal. That's about what the base is kind of looking like. And we'll get a roof put on that hopefully in the next one, and also do some mining. We took the risk. It wasn't worth it. I wonder if this dude up here sees me. Dude, we could spleef him and kill him. I get sidetracked so easily, especially when I'm actually recording. Get wrecked. Stupid skeleton. And yeah, that tunnel will lead to the mine, hopefully. Harvest and expand the wheat farm. Can I interest you in becoming part of my sheep pen? It's an exclusive sheep breeding program where we make more of you and you get to get it on. I'm glad that sounds amicable to you. Can you pathfind into the pen, please? Hello, sheep. I have an offering of food. After some finagling, we've finally gotten all the sheep in the sheep pen. We will be living to live a farm another day. I don't even know anymore. Regardless, things are going well. Surprisingly, we've survived the first day. Maybe we'll die tomorrow. Maybe we won't ever die. Who even knows? Maybe we'll be forever trapped on version 1.8. Another thing that I'm probably going to be doing is whenever I die, I might make myself completely restart. Not restarting on a new world, as that would just be hardcore, but teleporting myself thousands of blocks out and having to start over on the same world. And with F3 and compasses being banned, the only way to find my old builds and bases will be to accidentally stumble across them when exploring the world. Anyway, that's all. See ya.